A school once built for lessons has again become a shelter. Classrooms are now bedrooms, and outside, tents have become homes for families forced to flee once more. For many here, this is not their first displacement. They escaped the war in 2024, returned to rebuild, and now have been uprooted again in 2026.
It is something that kills you. It is like a fish being taken out of water. Your home is your country. You lived there. You raised your family there. Your whole life is there.
Since the latest escalation began on March the 2nd, more than 1.1 million people have been uprooted, including more than 390,000 children. More than 140,000 people are now sheltering in some 680 official collective shelters across Lebanon. Here, the strain is visible everywhere, in overcrowded spaces, long days of uncertainty, and families trying to maintain some sense of routine.
The building should have held a maximum of around 200 people, but we have about 300 now. At times it reached 400. We had people sleeping in the playground and outside, and there are only 4 bathrooms.
The family that we met is sheltering in a former school, but in these tents, the wider crisis comes into focus. Families not fleeing once, they're fleeing again, with no clear answer on when or whether they can go back home. The latest escalation has made the crisis even more urgent. On April 8th, Lebanon saw the deadliest day of the current war, with Israeli strikes killing more than 250 people. The ICRC has also warned that attacks on Red Cross staff and facilities in southern Lebanon are gravely concerning. But for families here, diplomacy feels far away. The reality is rent, water, medicine, and children losing school instability yet again. For this mother, displacement is not only about losing a home, it is also about giving birth and raising children in uncertainty.
When my baby was born and she cried for the first time, I cried too. I said to her, "What will your fate be? What kind of life will you have to suffer through?"
Parents are repacking the same bags. Children are again losing their classrooms. And families are locking up homes, not knowing when or if they will return. As villages in southern Lebanon empty once more, the question is no longer only when people can return, but whether temporary displacement is becoming permanent. Evangelo Sipsas for CGTN, Beirut.